KMOSS the boss. Katina Moss is with us.
Hello, how are you today?
Okay, we see, ladies and gentlemen, this is what happened with live radio. We're just moving so fast. We got Al Green running around, trying to make sure we got everything straight. Okay,
Are we
now
straight? We're
we are
good
straight. Okay, now
now.
you're Katina Moss. KMOSS the
Hey,
boss.
everyone. Yes, KMOSS the boss. KMOSS presents
Okay.
as well. It's great being here today. Thank
Well,
you so
thank you. You know, it
much.
is a historic day on the mic with Mike has grown up. We a real radio program.
Yes,
Well,
absolutely.
thank you.
And to follow speech is like,
There you go.
okay.
You got the Afrocentric thing going on. That's who you are.
That's who I am. And so I was so excited to hear about. I definitely was in my college years, I think at the height of Arrested Development, and remember just being on the dance floor at University of Richmond and everywhere that we partied to sing and dancing to those songs, and them definitely being a part of the heartbeat of my college
Inquiring
years.
minds want to know what were the parties like at the University of Richmond during that time? What did
During
it
that
look
time,
like?
well, see, what we had was the Multicultural Student Union,
Hmm.
and I was the treasurer of that
Of
organization for
course, you were the
several
treasurer.
years.
Okay, yes.
And I was the one who booked the DJs for the parties, actually. And so when we had a moment on campus, which we would have one as much as possible, we could have a party. We would always, because I mean, the school was heavily resourced and still is, we were able to book whatever DJ we wanted. And
Because
our
you guys was
DJ,
rolling in dough.
DJ Drake, we would
Oh,
always book him, and we would have really good parties. We'd be right there in the pier. It's overlooking the water. The lights are there, the dance floor, and we actually would have a lot of folks come from VCU and some from Virginia Union, but definitely from VCU to come to our party. So you can ask some folks who were at VCU in the '90s when I was there at University of Richmond, and you can ask them about our parties. We had good parties. We had great parties, as a matter of fact.
so sometimes having privilege has its benefits.
Definitely, because we didn't have to really struggle for anything, and pretty much whatever we asked for to be able to make our stay there more comfortable, we were able to receive.
Okay, so now we're gonna get to the serious stuff. You were here for a reason today.
Definitely here for a reason.
Okay, what are you here to let our good listeners know about?
Well, first of all, I definitely want to give a shout out to the folks that I'm working with at this moment with different projects around the city.
You always
So
have multiple projects
I
going.
always have multiple projects going on. So just to remind everyone, I'm Katina Moss, and we are K Moss Presents, and we design experiences that inspire cultural connection, college and career attainment, and community and civic engagement. And so, in particular, I describe myself as a youth integration strategist. One reason I was excited to hear about speech and what he does with the youth, because I actually help organizations integrate youth programs into their plans and processes.
You are an educator to your core.
Absolutely. I'm an educator to the core. So right now I'm happy to be working with the Storefront for Community Design. Shout out to that organization, some of the folks that are at the forefront of rethinking Richmond to be a more equitable space. And I love any organization that's centered